All right, we officially have Gabbie Marshall reconnecting with Caitlin Clark, joining forces in Indianapolis. This is good news. Now, all we got to do is find a way to get rid of Stephanie White and get Kate Martin to Indiana as well. We got to break this down. The Caitlin Clark, Gabbie Marshall reconnection is happening in Indianapolis. We have some stuff to go over on ESPN about this new CBA. We got a lot to get into. Let's not waste any more time. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel.
Caitlin Clark's simple forward message, "I'm so proud of you," echoed far beyond Instagram. To some fans, the post read not as a joyful nod to a familiar face, but as a bittersweet endnote to a former teammate's quiet ambitions. What looked like warm support carried an undercurrent that many interpreted as something more complicated. Gabbie Marshall, a beloved Iowa standout, recently relocated to Indianapolis, prompting speculation that she might pursue a path back to professional basketball. Clark's public message, though outwardly congratulatory toward Marshall and her partner, struck some observers as less a nudge toward a WNBA tryout and more a courteous reminder of a different direction, a life built beyond the court. The Indiana Fever's silence on any potential tryout only amplified the sense of an opportunity slipping away. What some expected to be an enthusiastic reunion instead felt, to outside onlookers, like a gentle but unmistakably firm distance that a new era in the WNBA is dawning. One driven by visibility, pressure, and unprecedented financial stakes. And with it come not just bright debuts, but quiet, unexpected farewells.
Gabbie Marshall was a big part of that. So now we have this. Caitlin Clark's Iowa teammate Gabbie Marshall announces move to Indiana. Now, we know she has not been playing ball since Iowa. I think she moved to North Carolina or something after Iowa. Now, headed to Indiana to reconnect with CC. Clark was forced to sit out as the Indiana Fever made an unexpected postseason run, pushing the Las Vegas Aces to Game 5. Clark missed out on most of the season, yada, yada, yada. Before Clark was a star in the WNBA.
What looked like a heartfelt reconnection in Indianapolis revealed a tougher reality for Gabbie Marshall. Even with the Fever facing a thin roster, only 3 players currently under contract for 2026, Clark among them pending future deals. There has been no official indication that Marshall will receive a tryout. To many fans, that absence feels conspicuous. Given Marshall's history, her defensive reputation, and the team's clear need to fill out its depth, the silence is hard to ignore. Whether it's simply an organizational oversight or a sign of how the franchise envisions its long-term plans, the lack of movement raises uncomfortable questions that a vocal supporter's plea for the Fever to extend Marshall a chance reflects a broader frustration. Despite her work and her connection to the team's star, she doesn't appear to be on the organization's radar. For now, Marshall is left waiting, holding out hope for an opportunity that feels increasingly unlikely.
Following her Iowa career, Marshall went on to attend the University of North Carolina, earning her master's degree. Oh, she's smart. Oh, she's smart. So she went on to North Carolina to earn her master's. Marshall has remained supportive of Clark during her WNBA career, attending numerous Fever games to watch her good friend despite being in Chapel Hill. But on Sunday, Marshall's partner, Spencer Turrell, announced on Instagram that he has accepted a job at ETS Performance as the Director of Operations in Indianapolis, which happens to be where Clark and the Fever are located.
Gabbie Marshall's post-Iowa chapter unfolded far from the spotlight of the WNBA. After a celebrated college career beside Clark, she formally stepped away from professional basketball following the 2023-24 season. Choosing a different kind of challenge, Marshall relocated to North Carolina, where she poured her energy into academics and completed a master's degree, a smart, deliberate shift that highlighted her ambitions beyond athletics. Even so, she never drifted far from the game. From Chapel Hill, she remained a visible supporter of Clark, showing up courtside at numerous Fever matchups. Still, her priorities had undeniably evolved. That context makes the current moment feel especially bittersweet. Marshall walked away on her own terms, only to face the possibility that when a surprising window back into the sport appeared, it may have already closed. Her academic success, a point of pride, now feels, in an ironic twist, like part of the justification for viewing her as someone whose path has moved on from the league.
In Indianapolis, which happens to be where Clark and the Fever are located. So the reconnection is happening. Hey, can we get Gabbie back in the gym, CC? I think she still can shoot the three and play some defense. We might need replacement players. You never know with this CBA. Gabbie Marshall, we might have a spot for you. I'm excited to announce I'll be joining ETS Performance HQ as Director of Operations in Indianapolis, Toro wrote on Instagram. And sure enough, soon after Toro's big reveal, Marshall announced that the couple will be moving to Indianapolis soon, putting her and Clark in the same city.
Hope for a Marshall Clark reunion flickered to life after an unexpected turn in Marshall's personal world. Her partner, Spencer Turo, accepted a Director of Operations position at ETS Performance's headquarters in Indianapolis. A career leap that naturally brought Marshall to the same city as Clark and the Fever. Marshall quickly confirmed the move on Instagram, and fans immediately began imagining a feel-good comeback narrative. With the Fever in need of roster depth and Marshall suddenly within arm's reach of her former teammate, it felt like fate was setting the stage. It was the kind of uplifting storyline sports fans love: proximity, opportunity, and a chance at redemption. But the excitement didn't last. What initially appeared to be a perfectly aligned moment, a golden opening for Marshall to step back onto the court, soon took on a harsher edge. Instead of a door swinging open, the situation revealed itself as a painful reminder that not every hopeful twist leads to a return. For Marshall's basketball dreams, the move to Indianapolis became less a new beginning and more a cruel irony.
She's up for it. Tryout. I think we need to give Gabbie Marshall a tryout. I'm 100% with the Indiana Fever giving Gabbie Marshall a tryout, because at the end of the day, what else do we have here? Like, it ain't that many people under contract. Look, off the strength of CC, she should be able to get a tryout. You should at least have enough respect to do that. All right. J.R. Smith was able to get his brother on the team. Giannis Antetokounmpo got the Thanasis Antetokounmpo on the team. All right. Caitlin, at least give Gabbie a tryout now.
The sports community's response, captured vividly by one outspoken interview guest, was immediate and emphatic. The Fever should offer Gabbie Marshall a tryout. I think we need to give Gabbie Marshall a tryout, the speaker insisted, arguing that extending the opportunity would be a gesture of respect for Clark's influence and a nod to Marshall's history as a hard-working, reliable teammate. This wasn't a mild suggestion. It was a passionate appeal, born from the belief that a capable former player was being overlooked despite landing in the most serendipitous circumstances imaginable. Fans could practically taste the possibility of a heartfelt on-court reunion, and their enthusiasm only added to the mounting pressure on the organization. Yet, despite the public push, nothing tangible has materialized. No invite, no comment, no motion at all. The growing hope surrounding Marshall's return has collided with organizational silence, leaving her suspended in uncertainty, close enough to the spotlight to feel its warmth, but still waiting for the door to open.